Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here or if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So today it's another update video when it comes to my Atelier at home training. So I'll talk about first the drawings and then go into the oil paintings, which is usually how this goes. So I'm gonna skip all the long intro and just get right into it. So the last time I did the update, yeah, so I think this was the last what's the last one I showed? I think it was this one that I showed. Sorry. And yeah, so in terms of drawings, I talk about the human figure Vanderpoel copies that I usually do. In the beginning, if you guys are new here, I was doing the Barg, and I did that for about a year and a half. Then after that, a viewer of mine, Dia, recommended that I try this, and I've heard of this book before, but when she recommended it, I decided to buy it and started doing this copies from this book. And yeah, I've been doing it for a while now. So since that update, this is what I finished. All right, there's quite a few, because like I've said in my previous videos, I don't really stress too much about doing this Vanderpoel study. So they're quite fun to do. Like they take me about just one sitting for most of them, and except for like something like this, which is quite big. So this one took 2 days, but like something like that, like this one's, they only take about like one sitting, like I said. So, and this one took 2 days. I really enjoy doing these Vanderpoel studies. They're quite fun, like I said, and because I don't stress too much about them, yeah, it's like it's a good way to relax, because I usually do this at the end of the day at night before I go to bed. So it's just a nice way to relax. And yeah, so this was the last one I did. And then the past week we've been having a really bad heat wave, and I'm sure I think the whole world is probably going through the same kind of weather. So my family, my kids and I went to the beach the other day, and I didn't bring my oil painting stuff because it was so hot, and I knew it would just be too much. Like the oil paints would probably just be melting off because it was so bad that day. But I decided to bring my watercolor, so I did do a quick watercolor sketch, and this is it. I'll insert a picture of like what is the scene I was looking at. So this one, I'm not really too happy how this turned out, but it's super quick. And yeah, I just thought I'd do something outside, you know, because I haven't done that in such a long time. So I know now it's summer. My original plan was to do it more often, but yeah, it just hasn't worked out like that. So, but at least I got to do it once. And yeah, watercolor, because I don't do it often, I find every time I do it, it's almost like starting from the beginning. So unless it's in my art journal, because that one, it's like, you know, just like fun stuff. But like in terms of like just quick plein air paintings outside, even then, like I still find it kind of hard to work with watercolor. And it's just a medium I'm not as comfortable with as I am with oil paintings. So, and now I'm gonna segue into the oil paintings. So the first one I did is this is a picture I took when I was out on a walk, I think around springtime. So this is the reference, and this is the finished painting, and I'll insert a video of me working on it right now while I'm talking, while I'm showing this. All right, so yeah, this one I'm okay with how this turned out. I mean, it's not exactly the same as the reference picture, but I just really wanted to do some cloud painting. So yeah, I think I mentioned in my last update that I've been kind of like just into seascape, and then I wanted to do some clouds, so that's what I did. My favorite part of this painting is actually not even the clouds though, but it's just this part here. And this is the quickest part, the quickest part of the painting for me. So because I just didn't overthink it, I just did it, and yeah, so that ended up being my favorite. I found with the clouds, it's so easy to just get bogged down, like painting it, like trying to get all the fluffiness and stuff, and in the end I feel like I ended up overworking it, but overall I think it was okay, so I'm not gonna harp on too much about it. And then the next one is a master study of this painting right here. It's from the Juliette Aristides book, Classical Painting Atelier, and it's on page 61. It's a painting by Child Hassam, yeah. So another seascape, and this is a finished study. So yeah, as with my Jeremy Man studies in the previous update, this one, but the colors are not exactly the same as the reference painting, but I just kind of wanted to get like the movement. I think with water, with seascapes, that's really my goal when I'm doing the studies, is to capture the movement of the water. So I just really kind of like studied how he did the waves. So it's not exactly the same, because mine, I found, were still my strokes were a bit shorter than the reference picture. It's kind of hard to show it on the video, but like, yeah, so it's really the way he did it. It's like really short strokes, but with the thick application of the paint, and I don't think I quite captured that. But that's for another study, I guess. I'll try to incorporate that, and I think that is about it in terms of the actual artwork. But I do have a book recommendation, which is not an art book. It's actually for writing, but I think artists will also benefit from reading this book, and probably some of you have already. It's called Bird by Bird by Anne Lamott. So this book is really inspiring, even if you're not a writer. I feel like this book is actually for all creatives, and I will just read a short part from it about perfectionism, which I think we all need to kind of hear as an artist. There is a swear word, so I don't usually swear in my videos, but because I'm reading from a book, I'm just gonna say it. Perfectionism is the voice of the oppressor, the enemy of the people. It will keep you cramped and insane your whole life, and it's the main obstacle between you and a shitty first draft. I think perfectionism is based on the obsessive belief that if you run carefully enough, hitting each stepping stone just right, you won't have to die. The truth is that you will die anyway, and that a lot of people who aren't even looking at you, who aren't even looking at their feet, are going to do a whole lot better than you and have a lot more fun while they're doing it. Like, just this whole section on perfectionism, it's so good. Like, I've had this book for a long time. I first read it in 2017, and I'm just rereading it now, and yeah, I think it's a really great book to read. Like I said, even if you're not into writing. That's it, and that's my short book recommendation for today. And as always, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay cool wherever you are, guys. All right, bye. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome.